Hey folks, Vortex here and welcome to my review of the BLON Z300, or the Hawaii bad boy kind of collaboration, and hopefully this is a return to form. And yes, Opity and Dreams, they are back. And yet, as usual, full disclaimers, I'd like to thank Linsol for sending me this unit to try, so thank you very much. I was not paid to do this video and all thoughts and opinions are my own, as per usual, and yeah, hopefully this is a BLON, which is a good, hopefully to return back to form. Let's just get into it. So let's see what you get. Opity Dreams Part 2. Obviously we know what Part 1 was with the BLO3. Mine's the gold, no mic version. So some specs. Z300. So they've chose this model because their previous one was the Z200. Bit of a poor model, to be honest, in tuning. And this is just a follow-up in numbering way, basically. 20 Hz to 20 kHz, sensitivity is 115, impedance is 28 ohms, that's fairly standard. Driver unit is 10mm, which is just normal size. 0.782, 2 pins. I guess they need to put a space there. I don't need up to 3 decimal points. Wire 1.2 meters, colour gold or blue. So it's a small package, obviously, to keep the costs down. So they've even used the original words: belief, let music burn, Opity, never give up. So they've all get to the cable in a bit. So these are the bling version. So kind of a dragon effect. Kind of cool. Not that subtle. Shape looks kind of normal. Nozzle's not that long. Hopefully this part here where my finger is not too bad for comfort. We'll figure it out, but yeah. WGZ BLON 2014. That's when those established. Quite heavy. More tips. It should come with mediums fitted. Even more tips. These look like the ones I used to use, but we'll find out. So 4-core cable. I'll open that up when I get to actually review these, because I actually haven't tried these yet. Looks quite thick, but we'll see what it's like. There's a user guide in there, some sort of manual, and their usual kind of sandbag kind of sack. And yeah, so I have no idea what these are like. I've seen one graph, but actually I haven't really tried them myself. So yeah, looking forward to these. So these should be hopefully a return back to form. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the future. So yeah folks, so welcome to my review section of the BLON HBB Z300, the collaboration. So obviously mine is the gold one, as you saw in the introduction part. So this is what it looks like on the cable. Looks pretty cool. Obviously you can see it shows up like fingerprint grease and stuff like that. But it's kind of expected with this kind of, gold appearance. So yeah, cable. Obviously very different from the original BLON. The original BLON cables were pretty poor. This is obviously much better. I think it's a 4-core cable, kind of copper. And yeah, quite nice. It's a little bit thick on this part, but very well built. Chin slider here, which is okay. Obviously onto the earphones themselves. And yeah, so let's talk about important things to me. It's comfort. So let's take these off. A little bit stiff, but that's quite good. So obviously the right unit. So comfort on these is okay. So for BLON, that's quite a compliment, because BLON sometimes have issues. Now for me, I found, see, this part is short. Let's take the tip off. I found that because this part is quite short, I didn't ultimately find it that comfortable. It was secure enough, but it wasn't really that I found that comfortable. And these are a little bit heavy. I don't know the exact weight, but apart from that, that was fine. I just hope that there's a bit more comfortable. But the nozzle is actually quite narrow. It's not too wide, so there's no problems at all. And obviously with the lip. Build quality, these are $35 as of when I did this video, and it's very good. kind of a dragon on the back. And yeah, BLON have done a really good job. So let's talk about the timbre. Timbre of these is very good. And that's all I could say. The timbre and the overall tonality on this set, again, is very, very good. So yeah, quite pleased. Now, let's talk about soundstage and imaging. Now, I found the soundstage on these set actually pretty decent, because they do actually have a pretty good extension. Now, I did try these briefly with the, well, cheaper QKZ HBB collab. And again, that was a bassier set like this is. But this is better treble extension. And I found the soundstage is actually pretty good. And imaging as well. So yeah, not too bad at all. And power and sensitivity as well with these is also fine. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's not like planars, which are a bit more of a pain. But yeah, not too bad at all. So let's talk about sound really. So I've allowed the graph now, and obviously this is one of the tips, so you can see it looks like. And yeah, so I've allowed the graph now, so you can see what it looks like. Now, I will just do this more of a summary instead of bit by bit, but as you can see, it is definitely a warmer set. Really quite a nice set, but yeah, low end is quite impactful. It does bleed a little bit into the mid-range, but that gives things like kick drums and other instruments that sit in that area more life, more body. Now, I do typically listen to electronic music, and I like this kind of set for that. So, what I mean specifically by that, for electronic music, I like enough bass, not crazy amounts, but on the bassier side, and then I do like enough treble response, and same for upper mid-range. What I mean by enough is not too much treble where it can sound kind of like artificial or fatiguing, and the opposite is when it sounds dark or when you're missing details, so something kind of in the middle, like on a whole, and these are like that. So as you can see, the mid-range, upper mid-range gain is very gradual, so it helps things, I think, sound quite natural. Like female vocals do sound really good. They're not really that forward, but they do sound realistic, is probably the best way. And the same goes for the actual treble, is everything is very clear, nothing's forward, but nothing's back, is probably how I describe it. And the same goes for the instrument separation as well. Everything sounds right. Obviously, these are on the bassier side, obviously, but also mine has a small imbalance. I didn't notice that. And yeah, treble, again, overall tuning in these I did find very good. Fairly safe set, to be honest, which is not a bad thing. And obviously a safe set in my book is a good thing, really. And yeah, won't go into too much, but conclusion is, do I recommend these? Yes, I'd say these are the best BLON set, even including like the fitment kind of issue, like this part here. Well, comfort issue, to be a bit more specific. Good sound, again, they suit my library, which is, I'll say, electronic music. So bassier, with enough treble. They're not, I say there's enough gain there, and I like that. The DD that they've used seems really good. I'd say it's the best BLON so far, and then obviously behind this is the 03, and then probably perhaps the 01, which many folks don't talk about anymore, but still a good set if you can find one. But yeah, good tuning for what I like. Now your library may be different to me, but this suits what I listen to, and yeah, good set. Another thing to be picky is I'm not really keen on this kind of gold finish, which picks up, like grease, as you can see. It does come off, so it's nothing, not a big deal. But yeah, I'll probably end it there. Good overall set. The best BLON, in my opinion. These are here. Also very well priced. Good cable. Comes with 2 pairs of tips, as you've seen. Comes with that sandbag kind of carry pouch, which you could probably take it or leave it. But yeah, good overall tuning. The driver matching is good enough. And yeah, good extension, stage, solid bass, attack and decay. Good mid-range. Treble is good. Yeah, overall, they're quite a good set. So I'll probably end it there. Yeah, if you know anything more in particular, like I say before, please do message me in the comments. thanks very much for watching, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video.